a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone. This a war zone.
Yo, hi guys, Beast, back with some more Beast content. Kurona, I think is this chick's name. Anyway, unit showcase time, let's go. Will I care enough to edit this really nicely and go back to the old style of AMVs before the video? I don't know, I don't care. Anyway, let's get on into this. This is 10 out of 10 maxed, and I'm gonna read the stats first, and then I'll get into the skill and everything. 10.6k HP, 911 attack, and 617 defense. Then let's go over into the normal little skills here, and we'll pull that up. That is, the first ability is plus 20% dodge avoid chance, so what BR had basically, so very, very good actually. Reduces all damage taken by 20% is the second one. The third one is deals 1.8 times damage towards strength red, aka enemies, and 4 is extended bleeding effect by 3 turns. So, ability wise, this is pretty good. The only thing is, I really wish 3 was 1.8 times damage towards bleeding enemies, because it would have, I don't know, it would have made it go perfectly with her skill and not just be some generic buff against a specific typing. Anyway, let's get on into the skill. First things first, I'm going to read the level 1 actually. For 3 turns, increases the own attack by 1.5 times, and for 2 turns, reduces the defense of a single enemy 2.8 times. And deals 1.2 times damage 5 times to a single enemy. Inflicts bleed status to a single enemy. So, level 1 skill is nothing crazy. As a matter of fact, actually, I think that was its level 2. But I think level 1's exactly the same. If not, it's a little different. But don't worry about that. But the good thing is it does inflict bleed status right off the bat, which is what one of its main abilities do. It would really suck if you needed to get dupes in before that final ability was even worth anything at all for you. But thankfully, it is the first level. Let's go ahead and read its level 5 now. For 3 turns, increases its own attack by 2 times and reduces all hers. And reduces defense of a single enemy 2.5 times. Deals 1.2 times damage to 10 times to a single enemy and inflicts bleed to a single enemy. So, pretty hard hitting. Downsides. Only attacks one enemy, which really sucks. It does have a nice attack boost here. Now, on to the next thing, which is its conflict skill. Now, what it says on the Discord, and it should be correct, I'm not 100% sure, is allied forces attacks 3 times for 14 seconds. So I don't actually think we've had a 3 times attack boost for the entire allies before now. So conflict skill-wise, this is a pretty phenomenal skill, as long as it is what the Discord's saying, and it's not just a single buff for only the main. Which, if that was the case, would really, really suck. Also, what's skill charge? Ooh, I was looking at that, actually. I did. Why you gotta do this, man? I'm trying to do a video and you're gonna mess up. Okay. Anyway, I was looking at this specifically. B rank? I think. Yeah, okay, so. Wait, no, actually, this is skill charge right here. SS minus. So, very fast skill charge apparently on conflict. If that's skill charge, which it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But anyway, let's get on into battle with this. I'm gonna do a couple showcases like I always do. First things first, I'm going to be showing it just as a solo unit against. I'm gonna take it against. You know, Common Front would take too long. I'm going to take it against the red typing, and then we'll take a team against Common Front. I don't really want to take and spend 5 minutes doing a showcase, and I don't... Actually, I think this is correct, because she's a ghoul and we're going against... Also, look at all those boosted people here. Let's go over just to her, because I do not feel like... Also, we're going to be comparing damage against a non-boosted blue type and a blue type unit that is boosted, raw damage-wise, because Toru are... Or Torso slash no Toru. Torso's the guy. Toru. Anyway, I know it's non-boosted, but there are already so many good blue units in the game. And I say so many, but really it's BR, Toru, and this that are in the game right now. So it really does make a times 2, please. There we go. 5.7. What's Toru getting? I was wanting to see that. 8 versus 10. Okay, so it's a little bit more damage here, but this Kurona is actually boosted right now. So of the two, I would still prefer Toru, just because it attacks all and everything else. And I don't know, I like Toru way more. If I was to summon on one of them, it would definitely be Toru slash Mutsuki, way over this Kurona girl. But let's see what she does. Let's see what her skill looks like. It's probably alright looking. I think I've seen it before. So basically, she slaps the enemy and she throws a spike at him. So it's an alright animation. I've seen better attack animations on this game, though not by much, because none of the attack animations in this game are really good enough to consider good animations. And yeah, no, I think she definitely needs to be on a team that's supporting her relatively well for you to see anything nice. So let's go into conflict. This is going to be the only unit we use on that team because, well, this is going to be the only unit we use on the team, but the team's going to support her. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's see how this goes. She shouldn't do terrible. I do want to see her. I can't even do that because we'll kill it before we even get to see it. But the whole bleeding thing, she only does it on one enemy as well. It really sucks. She's not even a good bleed causing unit. And bleed's kind of pointless in this stage of the game. It's really just more raw damage and everything because everything's too easy. But let's take a full team now with her on the team. Let's see how this goes. Once again, it's really a subpar unit. I will not call this unit good. This is like Tsukiyomi, okay? When Tsukiyomi released, everyone was like, oh my god, Tsukiyomi is so good. And I was like, he's alright. He's average. And they got annoyed by that, but he is average, just like this Kurona is average. It's a good unit, but it's nothing crazy. It's not something we haven't seen before. As a matter of fact, there were better blue-type units in the game. Like, they were trying to argue with Tsukiyomi when Anniversary Arma just dropped, and it's like, Anniversary Arma exists. Also, I hate Anniversary Arma's skill being on the first one, because now I don't have it, and we don't have an attack boost. So we're going to be doing just pure damage on this. And actually, I'm going to let it auto. Let's let it auto for a second, because, you know, I get bored of clicking. That really is irritating with Arima, though at the same time, it's the first level skill even on Beat Inami. I suppose I'm just spoiled because Tanuki's thing is on his awakening skill, so there's no build-up preparations for your team. As a matter of fact, like, awakening Arima at all, if he is your main attack boosting unit, works out terribly because it's only a 3-round boost. So, I don't know, I'll be back in a second, actually. I want to redo that. Alright, so, first things first, actually, I want to mention this real quickly because there is 100% Arma on here, and I don't even have Arma on my GP. This is a friend's account, but that does not matter because, well, we still get to see the unit, and yeah, I didn't summon for this. My friend actually pulled it in one multi, and he's like, hey, you want to do a showcase of Kurona before she drops on Global? And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Anyway, there's our attack buff. Now let's see what we're doing. I want to see those crits, because that's 35k without a crit. She is hitting hard right now, but she's boosted, so that's what to expect. Actually, yeah, no, I don't have... No, there's Toru right there. Here, actually, we don't actually need the attack buff, or the defense buff from Konki on this event. There's a whole round we had to waste in order to get Arma's skill up, because he doesn't awaken, his skill takes forever, and you're only after his first skill anyway, which is really irritating in my opinion. There we go. We still didn't get the skill. We're actually probably going to be on round 5 before we get his skill up again. Which, once again, I do find his skill very irritating. Because he's a hard-hitting unit, he's a nuking unit, and he's also a supporting unit in one, but his supporting does not go alongside with the nuking. It's either nuke or support. 15k, 13k, 10k. Toru's doing more damage right now, and that's got me confused. Let's see what's up with that, actually. Real quickly. 4k, 4.5. Oh, I don't understand what was up with that, actually. 7, 15. Oh, also, we don't get instant durability down on this team because I don't have beating Nami on here. Or at least not in use. So, there's 28k. Okay, not bad damage. I actually didn't even get to test out the skill over on this event, which is weird because I got to test it out on the other event. But I guess that's good for now. Also, hold on. I guess blue type's boosted against red type. That has to be how it is. Though, I don't know. I wasn't doing enough damage to a red type earlier. I don't know. It's not a bad unit, like I said. If you summon for it, do not feel bad. Very, very decent unit. Very good blue hitting unit. But if you were debating on summoning on it, and you already have Black Reaper or Toru, set your Kaku aside and say, no. Today is not the day I summon. Today is the day I just let my Kaku sit there. Because, well, it ain't worth it, because you already have a blue-type unit. However, if you do go and do a random multi, once again, there's no issue with it. Good job. I've summoned on so many light-type units. I have so many light-type units on Global, and I still summoned for them because they look cool enough. I actually almost summoned on the Sword and Shield-looking person, but I didn't. I only did a couple multis in and I got bored and decided, nope, that's a waste. Which, I did waste on those multis as well, but that's okay. Anyway. Once again, I prefer this blue unit way over this one. As a matter of fact, I prefer Toru over BR. Even when BR is 100%, I'd still rather take Toru. However, on my global version, I do not have Toru from what I know. I just have Black Reaper, so I use him instead. But anyway, there we go. That is Kurona Unit Showcase. Only at 0%, so you would be doing more damage at a higher... Actually, hold up. I don't think the actual attack damage goes higher. I think the only thing is the amount of damage she boosts herself goes higher. So, yes, you're going to be getting a little more, but yeah, no. The only thing is you get more hits off. So it's like 1.2 times, 10 times, 1.2, 10 times. So at level 4, you will get her to be hitting 10 times for 1.4 times, plus 2 times attack damage boost. Definitely not a bad blue unit at all by any means. Definitely not bad looking art. I think it's beautiful. As a matter of fact, what's the 3D model look like? Just being a 3D model, even though I've seen it in battle already. Yeah, no, it's a pretty model. It's a little weird. It's Hokage here looks more like a really bad tattoo than an actual Kagane. And face-wise, it's just, look at that. I'm gonna gouge my own eyes out accidentally while sitting here because I'm angry. Anyway, it's not a bad looking unit by any means. This is basically a purple toothpick though. These are, I don't even know, like broken pieces of cloth. And then there's really bad tattoos on her arm. Not the best model, but it does look good. I still think the art itself here is beautiful. I think the model looks terrible, but you usually don't pay attention to the model anyway. But I do believe that's all for now. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, or if you agree, disagree. If you think this is the best unit in the game and I need to end myself, then you really need to play with one of the anniversary units because they're way better. But anyway, then again, that's every unit in the game besides the anniversary units I can say that about. But I'm out for now, see you. It's not a terrible unit, just if you already have Toru or something, I'd hold off and not summon. But yeah.